Good morning, lazy boys and girls. Merry VlogMas episode number 2. Today, started off with the shitty morning. If you follow me on my Facebook or YouTube stories, I posted up a little video. Yeah, somebody decided to shit in a cup. I'll edit it in here in this so you can see. Good morning, another glorious day at the beach. You know, I'll tell you, working out here has its benefits and it has its drawbacks, okay? Working at the fucking beach ain't all it's cracked up to be, okay? I'm about to show you why. This job is literally dealing with shit every day. Shit in a cup in the parking lot. Really? Why? Just why? Who the fuck, dude? Seriously. Shit's in a cup. Literally, someone shit in a cup. So, my topic for discussion for this brief little video clip, you know, is what compels people to be so freaking disgusting. You know, if I gotta take a shit and I'm out in a public place, I'm not gonna fucking shit in a cup. I'm gonna go to the gas station. I'm gonna find a bush if I really have to go that bad. You know, there are bathrooms here. Up and down this beach, there's a few bathrooms, so, and they're open pretty late, right? So you can't use that unless you were here super late, you know. But my question is, you know, if you know you have to shit eventually and you leave the house knowing that eventually throughout the course of the day you're gonna have to stop somewhere and take a shit, you would seem to kind of have that in mind, it would think, to me, right? Like, I'm not gonna go out of the house needing to take a shit and go and start my day not knowing if I'm gonna have access to a clean toilet somewhere, you know, because in LA it's pretty few and far between that you can actually find usable gas station bathrooms in most parts of LA because of vandalism and homeless destroying them and whatnot. So a lot of gas stations and whatnot don't even allow the public to use their bathrooms, you know. So that is a problem in itself. But if you have a commode at home and you leave the house and come out to a public place knowing that you're gonna have to take a crap eventually, why would you shit in a cup of all things? I for the life of me, I can't fucking figure it out. And then not only do you shit on the cup, but you just leave it in the middle of a parking lot for the next person to come by and pick up because your disgusting fucking ass is that filthy and dirty of a motherfucker that you're gonna just leave it for someone else. I don't know what kind of mama raised you. Maybe you didn't have no mama. Maybe you were raised by fucking monkeys. I don't know. But whoever that person was is a piece of crap. No better than the crap they left in that cup. You know, some people are ridiculous. I've seen some crazy things out here, you know, and I've never talked about this on any of my YouTube videos because the person I'll mention is pretty prominent, local, known out here, and you may have heard his name, Harry Perry, the local musician skater on Venice Boardwalk that rides up and down on his rollerblades and sings and dresses like a, you know, Taliban or some shit with the turban and, you know, the robes and whatnot. And I see him out here all the time. You know, this is his local run. He's constantly up and down these beaches, you know, getting in his runs. And I can't say that I ever held anything against him, but it was pretty fucking disgusting nonetheless. And seeing today's cup of shit just flashed my memory back to when I saw this fucking dude, Harry Perry, come into one of the bathrooms here and use a plugged up, overflowing toilet. Let me say that again. He used an overflowing plugged toilet because he had to take a dump and the other toilets were being occupied. So he used an overflowing, plugged, dookie covered, shit paper, spilling sewage, nasty water everywhere. And this dude went in because he had to take a shit, and he sat his ass on that wet nastiness and took a fucking dump, and then got up, walked out of the stall, right past me, over to the sinks, bare-assed, mind you. His fucking shorts were around his knees. Okay, I'm talking schlong out, ass out, and he's splashing water from the sink on his ass because he just sat and took a dump on an overflowing, dookie covered, filthy ass toilet. So again, I question thee. If you're gonna leave the house knowing that you have to take a shit, why the hell would you just not wait and take a shit first? Force yourself or something. Drink a cup of coffee, have your Red Bull, get the system going before you ever go out. And you never have to deal with that. You don't have to shit on a dookie nasty toilet. You don't have to splash water on your ass after you sat on a dookie nasty toilet to wash the shit off of your ass. It's not yours because you dumbass had to go take a dump when you left the house. Now, for the life of me, I plan around my daily shits. I have a routine, especially if I'm going out. Luckily for me, my regular ass hits every morning, so I can usually time it where I don't have to shit before, after, say, 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm good all day. I could go wherever I want. Go out into the fucking world and live my life and not have to worry about taking a dump in a parking lot. You feel me? So I can, for the life of me, figure out how these fucking people can leave their house so fucking oblivious that they might have to take a shit sometime today and go out into the world and party and go and stay out and never think about, well, what if I'm gonna have to take a shit? Where am I gonna take a shit? And not have the second thought that, well, if I do have to take a shit, I'm just gonna use whatever's around me. And today it just happened to be a clear fucking Dixie cup that looked like a fucking, chocolate fucking soft serve from McDonald's. So, with that, I leave y'all. Have a beautiful day. Deuces.